So I know you clicked on this video to find out the secret that all the pros have done so that we have gotten as good as we are. So stay tuned, because I'm gonna give it to you.
On the run, 2-on-1, Green the finish. Wow, the alley-oop.
Oh my goodness, he just didn't make that a normal catch and finish. He caught
Here's Vince Carter with his first shot.
Let's go home!
Slam dunk. Oh me, oh my, what a play.
You can look at pretty much any professional athlete and you're gonna see something similar between all of them. And not just professionals, but just good athletes at like your local LA Fitnesses and things like that. Whether it's been the NFL, the NBA, track, or dunking as I'm talking about right now, every single athlete has this quality, and that is why they are successful in a large degree. And you're like, oh, how could it be so simple? But it really is. The main thing that drives all of these people is obsession. Now, particularly with what they're obsessed with doesn't matter. But what does matter is that they are obsessed. So if you look at someone like myself, for instance, I came from being obsessed with jumping since I was a little kid. So I played volleyball because jumping. I played basketball because jumping. I did a little bit of track in high school because jumping. And then after, I took it even more serious and I deleted everything that was not just strictly jumping, which is the sport of dunking. And obviously there's some track activities too. And although obsession is not the sole thing that made them good, it's the thing that fueled them to do whatever it took to be good. So what you'll see between all the professional dunkers and people who jump high is that we've all jumped a ton. And you'll be like, well, duh. Obviously, that is what works well because you're practicing what you're going to do. But we didn't just do it for 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. I've done it for 13 years myself. Some have done it longer. Some haven't done it as long, but they've been doing it for 10. And even if you only did it for 5, but you really took it seriously for 5 years and did it all the time without taking breaks, you would improve dramatically. We would jump until we're so tired that we just can't jump anymore. And when we get injured, we find ways to jump that we can do through our injury, or we do whatever it takes to heal as fast as possible so that then we can get back to jumping. And I know it gets even harder as time goes on because there's more jump programs, there's more trainers, there's more people with opinions on how you should do things. The truth is you don't have to worry about all these complexities. The simple thing you have to keep in mind is become obsessed with jumping and go do it. Pick something and work at it. You will get better. And if you stick to it long enough, you're going to become amazing at it. That's all there is to it. You'll see now that there are people who are coming up in the dunk community. Not only are they jumping all the time, they're also training properly, and they have a lot more guidance than people even a few years ago had. It's pretty crazy to see that these people, if they stick with it, are going to be monsters way sooner than any of the current dunkers became monsters. If jumping is what you want, pick a program, whoever, pick something, stick to it, and keep going. Continuously jump, keep finding ways to do it, and you will get there. There is gonna be no quick fix. You might get quick fixes in short-term things that add an inch or two to your vertical in a short period of time, but long-term you'll have to stick with it, possibly many, many years, maybe a decade, maybe 2, to become elite. And that's just what it takes to become good at something. So to go back to the beginning and just reiterate, become obsessed, stay obsessed, and you'll get there. If you guys are interested, you can go to the link in the description and you can join my program, which is Athletic Blueprint, where I help you go through and make sure you stick to a schedule so that you can get better. If not, there's many other programs out there you can go see. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, a ton more videos coming soon. This is just a snippet. I'm learning to use my new camera. So, see you guys later. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's about to absolutely pour. Literally just thought I got shot.